did you get? I raised you better than that. Did you? Did you? Or did you focus on you see that? Did you focus on something else that was more important to you? She worketh willingly with her hands because she understands that this is important. Right? It says she is like the merchant ship. She bringeth forth her food from afar. She ariseth also while it is yet night, talking about her dedication to her work. She's proud of it. It says, and giveth meat to her household and a portion to her maidens. She considereth a field and buyeth it. And you know what's interesting about this part? Because she considered the field and she didn't go ask her husband. She didn't go ask her husband and say, should I buy this field? She considered the field and she bought it. Why? Because the husband trusts her. I trust you to do whatever you need to do with the money. You have full access to my bank account and my credit cards and everything because I know that you are disciplined. Amen. I know that you won't go and buy 20 Louis Vuitton purses. I can trust you. I can trust you with access to my account. That's why it says she considered the field and she buys it. You know what else that means? That means that she knows how to invest. She knows how to handle money in a way that it will bring more money. She goes to the field and she's like, let me look at this field. Let me walk out in this field. It feels a little slushy right here. Let me see. Oh, it's kind of black. Okay, there's oil here. Sir, come here. How much for this field here? Oh, 2,000. Okay, this field has oil, so it's going to be worth about 2 million. I'll take, you know what, sir? If you give it to me now, I'll give you 4,000. Here you go. Thank you very much. She has the ability to invest in something that will make more money. Well, she's wise. And her husband safely trusts in her. Right? She rises also while it is yet night and giveth meat to her household and a portion to her maiden. She considereth the field and buys it. With the fruit of her hands she planted the vineyard. She girdeth her loins with strength and strengtheneth her arms. She's strong physically. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good. And this is important because people don't believe in self-love. I see a lot of self-hate these days. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good. She knows that she has value. She believes that. She doesn't need somebody else to tell her that she has value because she works hard and it shows itself. Her works show her value. She perceiveth that her own merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night. She's still working at night. She layeth her hands to the spindle, and her hands hold the distaff. She stretches out her hand to the poor. So not only does she work hard, she's also kind and giving. She's willing to give to people that have need, and she's not selfish and keeps it all to herself. She reacheth forth her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of the snow for her household. She's not worried about if her husband loses her job because she got it. She's not afraid of the snow for her household, for all her household are clothed with scarlet. Listen to this. Her whole household is clothed with scarlet. So let me tell you a little something about scarlet. So back then, if you wore scarlet, that means that you had some money. Right. Scarlet was present day Gucci, Louis Vuitton, all of that back then. So her whole household wears scarlet. That's how much she takes care of them. She maketh herself coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple. So not only does she clothe her kids and her household, but she also look good. notice that she's not wearing scarlet. She's wearing tapestry and purple, which is not as precious as scarlet. So her family looks better. They're more taken care of than her, but she's still got it going on herself. Her husband is known in the gates. Now that's something too, because her husband's energy matches hers. She is this hardworking, intelligent, wise woman that can invest and do all of these wonderful things, but her husband ain't a pushover. He is in the gates. See, normal men work and till the fields back then, but he was working in the gates. He had a good job, right? And when he sitteth among the elders, her husband is known in the gates, and when he sitteth among the elders of the land, it says, she maketh fine linen, and selleth it, and delivereth girdles unto the merchant. Strength and honor are her clothing. Listen, strength and honor are her clothing. We talked about her wearing tapestry and silk, but the real beauty of her is strength and honor. It's not just about what she's wearing. She's not focused on just what she's wearing. She's focused on the person that she is. Strength and honor is what she wears. It doesn't matter what she puts on when she goes out the door, because she's wearing strength and honor. You see that? And she shall rejoice in time to come. She opened her mouth with wisdom. When she speaks, it's wisdom that's coming out. Not gossip. Not this she said and that said, and they're being petty about this, and I heard this about that, and this person. She speaks wisdom. What she says, you can learn something from. When she speaks, you want to listen, because you're going to learn something that you haven't known before. And in her tongue is the law of kindness. Man, that is something. Because, man, when Solomon talked about getting on the rooftop to have some peace from a woman that, when she speaks to you, she don't have nothing good to say. She'll cut you up and drag you down the street, and she hasn't left the couch. Will tarnish your reputation. No, that's not a virtuous woman. The virtuous woman has kindness. Her tongue is the law of kindness. It says, she looketh well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idleness. Her children arise up and call her blessed. Her husband also, and he praises her. You know, some men, when they get asked about their wife, they're like, we've been married for 15 years. Yeah, she's at home. Yeah, everything's fine. I'm just trying to make it happen. But this husband that has the virtuous woman, he is praising her. Every time somebody talks about their wife, he's like, well, let me tell you about my wife. Because my wife, she's amazing. She does this and that. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm going to let you get done telling your story about your wife so I can tell you about my wife. That's a virtuous woman. Well, her husband praises her. Many daughters have done virtuously, but this one, she excelleth them all. And listen, favor is deceitful. Being popular doesn't mean nothing. Favor is deceitful. And listen to the next statement. And beauty is vain. You could be the most popular, most beautiful person in the world. But listen, a woman that fears the Lord, that is one that is worthy of praise. Anybody can be pretty. Anybody can be popular. But who can find a virtuous woman? Who can find somebody who really, really, really wants to serve the Lord and puts that first? She shall be praised. And it says, give her of the fruit of her hands, and let her own works praise her in the gates. Let her own works praise her in the gates. You know, I'm closing. One of the mistakes that we've made in today's society is that the stay-at-home mom is not an honorable position. People don't honor stay-at-home moms. No. What the Bible talks about the virtuous woman, she has all of these jobs, she has all of this work to do, but guess where she was? She was at home with her kids. That's it. I'm trying to figure out what position in the world is more honorable than the position in which somebody holds the future of our society. No. What position is more important than that? None. You know, some say that a stay-at-home mom doesn't have as much value as somebody else. You know, there was even a post on Facebook that said, if your man pays all your bills, what does he need you for? I'm telling you, when I read that, I had a stank face. I had to respond. I couldn't let him get away with it. So I gave them 20 reasons. 20. When I put the stank face on, I gotta go in. 20 reasons. Number one, this is what they're good for. What is a man, if he pays all your bills, what does he need you for? Number one, carrying our children in her womb and dieting properly so that they come out healthy. Yeah, a lot of these birth defects happen because people drink when they're pregnant. People do what they want to when they're pregnant. They work out and do all these kinds of crazy things while they're pregnant and don't care about the baby inside of them. And then when they come out, well, do they even care? Number two, nurturing them with some of the healthiest food known to man. Breast milk. Did you know that? The healthiest food, one of the healthiest foods known to man. Breast milk. Number three, raising them with the care and nurture no babysitter or daycare provider can give. Nobody can raise your kids like you can raise your kids.
Can't do it.
That's true.
Number four, the first thing I started off with the lesson with today, teaching our little girls how to be great women and great wives one day.
Yeah.
Number five, keeping and maintaining the house. Number six, helping us organize and plan for the future. Number seven, financial support. They handle the money, just like the virtuous woman. And number eight, saving money by searching for sales.
Yes.
Number nine, tutoring all of our kids in every subject every day so that they perform above grade level. Number 10, cooking the meals that are healthy so a family can perform well. Number 11, giving sound advice to the spouse when making big decisions. Don't you need somebody to talk to sometimes? Number 12, cleaning the house. Number 13, doing the girl's hair, because I sure can't do it. Number 14, taking the kids to practice and lessons and making sure that they get there on time. And number 15, being my best friend.
Oh, yes.
Number 16, I can have a cosigner for investments now. Number 17, intimacy. We all need that. Amen.
Yes.
Amen. Intimacy. Number 18, they're a nurse for the family. When the baby gets hurt, they nurture them. They take care of them. When they're sick, they take care of them. They're the nurse of the family. Number 19, they can pay for some of her own things with a side hustle if she wants to. Number 20, tax breaks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Somebody got to come this year.
Get some tax breaks. If you make $150,000 a year, when you have two people instead of one, you get a tax break. You're down in the lower bracket because you have two people instead of one. With one person, a $150,000 income, you're going to get taxed like crazy. But if you have another person you marry, you file married joint, then your income becomes like you make 75 each.
I need some more children.
Yes, you do, brother.
So you get tax breaks. So there, and that's just what I came up with off the top of my head.
More children.
20 reasons. 20 reasons. So the stay-at-home mom job is an amazing position. And it's an honorable position. It is something that we need more of these days. Because these kids that I'm teaching, I wish that they had some more training.
Yeah.
So this morning, this is the conclusion of the series that I've been talking about, marriage. So this morning we spoke about having a support system. That's something that I really want to see more of. I want to be able to if I have issues with my relationship, be able to come to the brothers and talk to them about it, and them give me biblical advice on how to fix it. Okay, I'm just giving you an example. If anybody in here has issues with their relationship, they should be able to come to somebody in the church and talk to them about it, and not worry about their business getting spread everywhere.
That's right.
It's just between you and them.
Amen.
And give them the support that they need, because everybody, I'm telling you, everybody done been through something in their relationship. Well, you know, my relationship is perfect. Oh, really?
Really?
Oh, really? Are you telling the truth? Are you sure? Okay. Everybody needs some help sometimes. Let's be there for each other. And let's encourage one another. When was the last time, you know, the little things is what counts. Maybe speak to your young women and young men. You're still a virgin. You're doing an amazing job. Keep saving it. Keep on saving it. Because these other people in high school, they passing it out like candy. Man, even when I was in high school, people would go in the stairwell. In the stairwell. Lord have mercy. You're still a virgin? Oh, you're amazing. You're amazing. Keep it. Save it for marriage.
Yes.
Save it for marriage. Nobody else is doing that. You want to be unique? You want to be unique? Follow God.
Yes.
That's the only uniqueness that's left.
Amen.
You want to be a peculiar person? You want to be somebody that's unique and special? Follow God.
That's right.
And you'll really see how unique you are. I hope you got a blessing from this.